This is a reading from the Gospel of Luke. At that time, John summons 2 of his disciples and sent them to the Lord to ask, "Are you the one who is to come, or should we look for another?" When the men came to the Lord, they said, John the Baptist has sent us to ask you, are you the one who is to come, or should we look for another?" At that time, Jesus cured many of their diseases, sufferings, and evil spirits. He also granted sight to many who were blind. And Jesus said to them in reply, "Go and tell John what you have seen and heard. The blind regain their sight, the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, the poor have good news proclaimed to them. And blessed is the one who takes no offense at me." This is the gospel of the Lord. In this gospel, John doubts whether this is really Jesus and sends 2 of his disciples to find the truth. John doesn't turn away when he is doubting. He seeks the answers, and Jesus provides them. Jesus is not angered by the doubt and lovingly shows the disciples again that he is the promised one. We doubt and question even when our faith is strong. We search for answers that sometimes don't come. In those times, we need to search harder to see Jesus in our lives. This is when we need to hold on to all we believe and know in our hearts to be true. When we see others doubting and questioning Jesus in their lives, we need to bear witness, remind them of his unconditional love for us, and reveal him by the way in which we live our lives. The greater the doubt, the harder we must work to bring those doubting to Christ's light. Doubt can bring darkness in our lives and the lives of those around us, as we must not let this happen. Jesus will never leave us, and no one loves us greater than he loves us. The greater the doubt, the more we must patiently and lovingly bear witness, just as Jesus did to the disciples over and over again. In this season of Advent, as we wait for the arrival of Christ, we must not give in to doubt, but listen carefully as Christ reveals himself over and over again.